I don't know.
All right, well, maybe some self-reflection.
Thank you.
That's what you do. Good job, Diana. You didn't take the bait.
You're going to be nude.
I can't feel my hand anymore. The doctor tells me that I have frostbite, and there's nothing that they can do about it.
Today, I'm reacting to a photo shoot from America's Next Top Model where the girls pose completely nude with just candy as their outfit, and they have to hold freezing scoops of ice cream in their hand while doing this. So let's take a look, shall we? Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace.
This is going to be a really fun shoot. Ice cream happens to be one of both Tyra and my favorite treats. And today, you girls are actually going to be the treats in the photograph. Your hair, makeup, wardrobe is going to be candy, which means you're going to be nude. You like that?
No, I don't.
Someone doesn't look so excited. How you feeling about that, Britt?
I'll deal.
You'll deal? Okay. Well, I am...
Okay. That's an interesting way of pitching this idea, telling the girls that you're going to be nude, which, and I say this in a lot of my videos, models usually consent to these concepts, especially if they're going to be nude. They usually go into a shoot knowing that that's what's going to happen. You don't just spring the idea on them. Oh, so today, no clothes. Yeah, surprise. All right. Okay. Jimmy, come in with the spray paint. My opinion is that they pitch ideas like this because they know some girls will be resistant. Not everyone's comfortable being nude, even models.
Joseph, come on here. Hey, girls, how you doing? Look at that.
Joseph,
They don't even
can we
clap for me
change
when
the
I walk
idea
in.
maybe? Can we talk?
You guys really ready to do this?
No? Okay.
Are you trying to be naked?
I'm upset because I know when I get home, my parents are going to be really angry that I took off my clothes, and I'm going to have to deal with that.
You okay?
I don't want to do this.
Brittany was not so comfortable with being nude. Pouting around, all this little girly mess, like a little kid. I mean, Brittany, get over it.
Brittany already seems hesitant, and I just think if you have someone who's not sure about doing this and is not excited about the idea 100%, then you shouldn't have them do it. Oh, it already looks terrible.
This could get messy.
Did they just put ice cream in her hand? I feel like that'd be really cold. Is that like room temperature? Is it warm?
Take that shoulder off from your face.
Don't lose your neck.
I had cold ice cream in my hand, and it was really intensely cold, but I didn't want to complain because I didn't want to make a big fuss.
Bring a little more.
Does she have to have the ice
More.
cream in her hand?
Okay, now that's going like, hi, at the dentist.
You think this model is paying attention to anything Mr. J is saying? No, absolutely not. She's worried about her hand right now. He's over there. He's like, okay, just move 2 inches to the right. Okay, and then do that. You know, her hand's about to fall off. He's like, okay, and then you want to do that.
What Cassandra needs to do is start practicing in the makeup room. She just came off looking really stiff.
Shoulders back a little bit.
I can't feel my hand anymore.
Oh, that's not good. This model is saying she literally can't feel her hand anymore. It's not even 1 scoop. They gave her like 3 full scoops of ice cream. Freezing cold. She has to hold it in her hand the whole entire time she's shooting. I'm sure she can't even focus on posing because her hand's probably in pain. And she's just said she can't feel her hand anymore because of how cold the ice cream is. I don't think this is gonna go well. They're probably not gonna do anything. They're probably not gonna care. They're gonna be like, okay, just, you're a model. You expected us to put ice cream in. That's what you signed up for. America's Next Top Model. Didn't you read the fight? It's in the contract that you signed.
The ice cream, my hands are not going to react well.
Nobody's hand is.
No, but nobody's hand is. Brittany's trying to have the conversation. I don't think I think it's going to fall off. She's like, all of our hands will fall off. All of us. Not just you. We're all going to suffer. It's one way to have the conversation. Yeah. Oh, everyone has to hold it?
You're working through the pain. That's perfect. Oh, that's
Working through the
great.
pain.
I like this shoot.
So he knows
You're
it's
not
painful.
second-guessing.
So he knows by doing that, it's going to be painful. He's saying work through the pain. So they're just going to put scoops of ice cream in everyone's hand.
Maybe I should just have ice cream in my hand every shoot.
Maybe not every shoot.
Candy cane girl.
Cool. Pile another one top.
Why are they making them all hold three scoops of ice cream? They're like, okay, Has to be 3. It's like at Subway, you know, when you go to get your sandwich done, they put literally like the exact amount of olives. They're like 1 olive. You get 6. Okay, that's like no more, no less. You're like, can you give me an extra like olive slice? No, they won't. Like 3, only 1 piece of lettuce. God forbid 2. It's like, what? It's just so random.
Oh, I love that. That little kind of. That's cute.
You know what, Jay? I think I'm more comfortable naked.
That's interesting.
I'm freezing. That's why my teeth are chattering.
Banana
Looks good. I
split.
like
Oh
the
my
body
god.
language a lot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's look at they made her yellow. She looks like those people from Avatar, but she's yellow. Looks like an art project where they give you macaroni as a kid and they give you the paper plate and they're like, okay, just glue some stuff on. That's what this reminds me of, but worse.
That's something I could see on like Vogue, man.
Brittany, she was just excuse after excuse after excuse. But then she really rocked her photo shoot.
She
The
did
judge
it.
said she would shut up.
Last frame. Good job, Brittany.
She did a great job. She was a team player. She did it. Makes me sad that she wasn't comfortable with it and she still felt like she had to do it. But I will say she did amazing. The poses. She did a good job.
Hey, Diana, you can't lean into your stomach. You have to kind of like suck it in and stick your booty out.
What?
Diana is really.
What is she supposed to be, a gummy
insecure
bear?
What to do with her
Queen?
body. I think Diana needs a little.
Oh my god, you guys. You guys, what is this? Where are we here? Whose house is this? The nudity adds absolutely nothing to this photo shoot.
I think Diana needs a little mirror time for sure. Even perfect bodies need to suck it in when they're on camera to make that shape come out.
Even perfect bodies need to suck it in. Like, I would much rather watch models who are excited about a photo shoot concept, who seem confident, who love the idea, versus this concept. I don't know if she's personally comfortable, if she's just willing to do, I don't know.
I am not the size of Jocelyn, who has like barely any fat on her body. So basically,
I'm not that comfortable, with nudity.
See, she even says she's not comfortable with it. I would much rather have them get models who are comfortable with this to do the photo shoot. Because then you just have girls who you're watching them knowing that they're uncomfortable. They're not happy about doing this. I don't really like watching photo shoots like that.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Oh,
Ooh,
gosh.
I love this, Renee. Look at you, a little professional. Oh, I love that. Good job, Renee. This is better for you.
This is better
Whitney,
for you?
The pose looks great. The face, you just want it to be a little more graceful.
And down a little bit, right there.
You got a great shape, girl. Work it.
I absolutely love chocolate. That's obviously the color of my skin tone, so I thought it would be hot, a little chocolate goddess.
It doesn't matter who it is. They just put the scoop of ice cream. They see a hand. They're like, 3 scoops. Yeah. No. Right there. They give her the ice cream, the 3 scoops of ice cream. She's just lounging. She's like, I'm supposed to be chocolate. It doesn't matter. 3 scoops. 3 scoops.
That looks rocking. Face right towards me.
Look at you having fun, JL.
That's beautiful, man.
JL is hurting inside, but masking it by laughing about it and making it out to be like everything is a joke. And she's doing a great job.
So they made a whole like McDonald's ice cream sundae on her hand. They built an ice cream kingdom on her hand right there. That's more than 3 scoops. Someone went over. Someone's doing a little too much. They're like, you know what? We're doing 5.
I'm loving the body, but I'm missing the face, baby.
Okay.
I just want a little more expression.
Boom. Thanks, love.
I was dulce de leche. I just felt very, very sensual.
Work your body. Give me some shapes to it.
She has marshmallows in her hair. Okay. Well, at least they gave her a mini popsicle, fudgesicle right there. Did they put the scoop of ice cream in her hand? I think they did.
Good picture, but Tyra was emphasizing the fact that I need to bring out more of my personality. So I'm hoping I'm shining through, showing them that I belong here.
This looks very
Oh, a
burlesque.
strawberry.
I was really thrilled to see Natasha improve this week because I really think there is a model inside of Natasha.
Okay.
She looks like Kate Moss.
No, she doesn't. Do you know who Kate Moss is?
That's hot, Dave.
I feel great. I'm very happy because it was really hard for me, but I did it and I'm very proud of myself.
I'm proud of you, Natasha. I just wish they gave you an outfit. I'm glad that's over with. Real quick, somebody commented and told me that one of the girls actually got frostbite from this photo shoot. And I didn't see it in the episode that I watched, but someone told me that it's in the recap episode. So we're taking a look and seeing the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. So let's take a look.
When the ice cream she was holding froze her hand, Cassandra didn't complain.
Shoulders.
Bring a little more.
She was a trooper.
But later, her silence had some chilly consequences.
I can't feel my hand anymore.
Her silence had some consequences. You mean you guys literally making her hold 7 scoops of ice cream? She's like, that, what we did caused you consequences. They're not directly blaming her, but they also kind of are at the same time. She says, I can't feel my hand.
I didn't drop the ice cream because I didn't want to be a punk. So I just held the ice cream. My hand went numb, and I didn't feel it.
Oh my God.
Wow, is that serious? That ice cream is very cold. Like, it's very cold to hold for a long time. I did at the ends where the purple.
What?
The pain is throbbing. I mean, it's so intense.
She literally got frostbite from this. And she even said during the photo shoot, I can't feel my hand anymore. So Tyra, the voiceover of Tyra saying, oh, well, she kept silent. She didn't, though. She did say that she can't feel her hand.
The pain is throbbing. I mean, it's so intense. I need to see a doctor at this point. So I go to the hospital.
The hospital?
Do you see the difference? The doctor tells me that I have frostbite, and there's nothing that they can do about it. I just have to wait until the skin heals. Hopefully it'll be better in 3 or 4 days.
Around the same time,
she's literally having to wear a glove because of how severe this frostbite is. From what? From what? The ice cream, the unnecessary ice cream they wanted her to hold for this photo. That is crazy to me. This girl had to go to the hospital. A doctor told her she got frostbite, which is very serious, okay? Frostbite, you don't mess around with frostbite. You could lose your fingers. I grew up in Michigan, and I've been in conditions where it's cold enough where I can't feel my fingers, but I've never gotten frostbite to that degree. So if I'm over here living in the snow and she's in a studio, I don't see why she should have gotten frostbite, why I had to get to that point. It's so irresponsible. Not only, like, they literally endangered her health, okay? The health of her hand. She's wearing a glove, you guys. That's pretty serious to me. And what do? They just throw these clips into the recap episode. They have Tyra narrate like a nice voiceover with some background music, like piano music. Oh, and then she went to the hospital because she was silent. That's the reason why. Her silence is what caused this, not us scooping the freezing cold ice cream into her hand.
Hopefully it'll be better in 3 or 4 days.
around the same time, Natasha came down with a painful toothache.
Here's our nerve on the wisdom tooth.
Okay, well,
Here's our cavity.
what are they gonna just extract all her teeth? Actually, as a model, you should be able to be toothless. I don't know what they're gonna come up with for the recap episode, but anyways, I needed to clip this in because I had no idea that someone actually got frostbite, but I knew that them holding the ice cream wasn't gonna end well. Look, I love ice cream, but not like this. They start the judging off by showing this photo of Tyra. She's wearing clothes. They could have easily done something like this, where it was similar to what Tyra has already done.
So you had a makeover this week. You look so modelicious right now.
You weren't too excited when you got that haircut.
I was not too excited.
You stepped up here looking nervous, upset.
What's the matter? We told you you look wonderful.
It's okay. A friend of mine passed away, and I'm having a hard time about it.
Of course you're having a hard time about it.
I just don't want to have all these problems. I'm here to be professional and be a model.
you are, and you are.
This is the one time when it's okay to not be a model. It's okay to just be real and be a human being.
Okay.
Well, my sympathy goes out to you and to her family and to all of her friends, for real.
Thank you very much. I really, really want to be here.
Are you ready to show your picture?
Yes, I loved you.
I really wish they would have brought in a counselor or someone to talk to her during that time. I don't know if they did, but I think that would have been helpful. I must say, I love how this was shot. Photography is really cool. I still think they could have done this with a cute outfit, but it's not as bad as I thought. And then the ice cream being in the hand, I don't think really adds anything to this. So she's supposed to be birthday cake. I feel like they really could have done something cool, something cooler with like an actual cake. Maybe her popping out of a cake with clothes on.
Goodness me, what a shot.
Can you see a close-up?
It's so important to engage with camera, and you've done it.
JL, you command this picture. And to be naked and to have that look in your eyes, that's a true professional.
A lot of the times I can't recognize your ethnicity, that you do have African American in you. But this photo, we're seeing your ethnicity, which is good to be able to play up different things.
I'd like to dedicate this photo to my girlfriend.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Up next is...
She did a great job. I do like her pose. And it was sad to hear about her, like when she was speaking about her friend passing away and how that affected her. I'm sure it was really tough being in this environment, especially while she found out about that.
So Natasha, the only thing is whenever you get a makeover, we want to see what it is.
Can we have a look at what it looks like?
It's better. I think it's this outfit, Natasha.
Too much.
All together.
Just a bit shing-shingling.
I love Natasha so much.
Oh.
Okay, I don't even... Where to begin here? Okay, I see the ice cream is holding up well. I like her pose, and I feel like had she not been holding the 17 scoops of ice cream in her hand, she could have interacted more with the set.
Oh my gosh. She knew that she needed to do something to be remembered. I love your hair, but your outfit is way too video. If you had the same jeans on and a stiletto and a tank top, that means more model.
Okay.
All right, let's see how you did.
I love her pose and how she's holding these giant lollipops. The photography is great. The lighting is cool. She could have been wearing overalls, maybe.
Breathtaking, completely
Beautiful.
The good thing about you is that you're going to relate to girls everywhere because of your style, because you know how to do all that.
Because you
But at
were
the same
holding the
time, you
ice
need to
cream.
soak up fashion so that you know how to do both.
Yes.
All right, up next is Whitney.
Call me Beyonce.
Give me a Beyonce twist and a twirl. Let's see your best shot.
Not a fan of this photo. The stuff that they put on her forehead and then the melted scoop of ice cream there. I can only imagine it was freezing, pressing that against her skin. This one, like, it's an okay shot. I'm not a huge fan of it overall.
The color is perfect on you.
It hurts so bad. Yeah, hair weaves are so painful. Oh my God. Oh, you're doing the black girl pat. Yeah, that's what you do when your hair weave itches. You were the challenge winner.
Yeah.
Brittany. And you had a photo shoot.
It's actually a very...
Oh, wow. This is a great photo. I love the way it was shot. It's very cool. I think it fits the concept perfectly. This is a very strong pose. I love her expression. I like how she's holding the little ice cream bar. It's really cool. This is #1 to me. This is my favorite shot so far. Would have been better with a long sleeve t-shirt.
Ooh, Tina Turner. What is up with these shoes?
Shoes don't work.
Become a canvas. Let us look at you and see you.
A
You all know
canvas.
this is top model.
Be
Cycle
blank.
weight, y'all.
Be
All right, let's see your
empty.
best shot.
Wow. Okay, she is destroying the milkshake. Okay. We love to see it. Lactose intolerant? I can't have this. Goodbye. She's just kind of tossing it. The concept is actually growing on me. I don't hate it as much. Actually, I kind of think it's cool. It's a cool concept. Very creative. I love the colors. The use of color in this photo shoot was done very well to me. And the way it was shot complements that. So whoever the photographer was, good job. Oh.
Can we look at the close-up? See, 'cause
A little
one of
quiet.
the problems is you've lost your neck.
Oh, okay.
Straight off the bat, you heard the judging panel. Silence.
You're a girl that keeps continuing to lose your pretty. So like you're growling and you're like, ah.
Lose your pretty.
Pretty when you're trying to be like,
But you're doing it right now. You just went instead of.
I don't get it.
Practice, practice, practice. Next is Renee.
Okay, practice growling.
Here, mess it up a little bit. Give you some edge. All right, Renee, let's see your best shot.
No. I like the giant ice cream bars kind of just popping out from the ground. It's nice. That's the world I want to live in.
Dion with such a great haircut and clothes that just looks like, beyond mall. Take your earrings off, take your belt off, take your shoes off.
Okay. Are we doing the photo shoot part too? She's like, just everything comes off. Just that. And shave your eyebrow hairs. I mean, she's getting undressed at this point. Tyra's like, take that off. That's hideous. Shoes, your socks, ugly, disgusting. Okay, and that just, didn't we? Where's a scoop of ice cream? That's all we're missing. Just a scoop of ice cream.
Take the brown thing off. Look at her.
Wow.
Good girl. I just wish your jeans were longer. All right, well, let's
I just wish your jeans were.
Good body language.
Do like her expression, but not loving the pose. I think her body positioning, I'm not a fan of.
Another girl that has pulled that hair back and we can't see it. There you go. That's so pretty. Let's see your best shot.
Really a very beautiful face.
Oh.
I'm not crazy about the long.
Oh. Okay, so this is Diana's final photo. I don't like this at all. Where is this going? What mall are you putting this up in? What Spirit of Halloween store is this going up? And then they kind of just airbrushed everything way too much. It's looking a little glossy and smooth for me, everything. Could have just toned down the skin retouching a little bit.
Really a very beautiful face. I'm not crazy about the long shot.
Your pose is actually very difficult because you don't have a center of gravity. So you should push your booty out and suck your stomach in.
What you should do is give them a count off the photographer.
That's what I do. 1, 2, 3.
And do it. And then, yeah.
I think you're still really uncomfortable in how you feel about yourself.
Yeah. Why do you think you're so introverted in this competition?
What? Oh, I don't know.
All right. Well, maybe some self-reflection.
Thank you.
Next is Sarah.
They did not like that answer. Why? First of all, why would that guy say that? Doesn't seem like what did she say? This man right here comes out of left field. So what did she say?
I think you're still really uncomfortable in how you feel about yourself.
I think you're still really uncomfortable in how you feel about yourself. This random guy in the judging panel feels the need to say that to the model, who he doesn't really know. Were you trying to get a reaction from her? Is that why?
I think you're so introverted in this competition now.
Tyra asks, why do you think you're so introverted in this competition? To where she responds,
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. You can tell Tyra is just like seething on the inside. She's like, oh, you don't want to give me a dramatic response. Tyra was expecting the tears. Didn't get it from Diana at all. Diana played her cards right. She's like, I don't know. She just acted like she didn't. Oh, I'm not sure. She didn't even respond. That's what you do. Good job, Diana. You made us proud. You didn't take the bait.
That much makeup and you shine straight through it.
And the eyes connect.
It's important for all the girls to look at her eyes, especially Renee. You were kind of there, but this is all the way there. Jasmine.
Okay.
Why don't you thicken it up a bit? Look at that. Beautiful. And so much earrings, Jasmine. You just can't help yourself. Let's see your best shot.
The camera absolutely loves you.
Wow. I love the blue.
Expression. It's got to be the most comfortable shot, I think, of the entire bunch. But I don't see you, the model, right here.
The photograph. And
It's a good shot. I love how she's holding the ice cream. She looks very tall, and I love her body positioning. I think she did a great job. That had to be one of the best pictures so far.
When I go home at night, I remember JL, I remember certain girls, but I don't remember
Do you?
Jasmine.
But back at home, a real cha-cha.
That's beautiful. Culture is beautiful. I don't sit up here and go, that was a great shot. I'm like, girl, you better work it. Da-da-da. You look a hoochie. That's my culture. So it's important to bring that.
She was holding 3 scoops of ice cream.
So now it is time for the judges to deliberate. And after that, I will call you back and announce which one of you will be.
It's going to be eliminated. Okay. Who do I think is going to be eliminated? It would be a shame to have done this photo shoot and not have anywhere to put this photo, because where else are you going to put it? Except if you were to use today's sponsor, Squarespace. You can get yourself a beautiful looking website and put it on there. Showcase it. These are the photos that I took with my 20 scoops of ice cream. Now you can show the IRS where you spent all the money to buy all the ice cream for the photo shoot. Now you can claim it on your taxes There it is. You have photographic evidence. And you can put it on your website. Again, using Squarespace. What is Squarespace? Squarespace is a platform where you can build your business and brand online. I absolutely love Squarespace. I've been using them to host my personal website for quite a while. And it's what I would recommend to you guys. Whatever you're looking to bring to life, whether that's a project, you want to show off your pictures, you want to open up a store, you can do it using Squarespace. They have designer templates, which you can switch out with just a click of a button. And the thing I like most is that it's really easy to use. They have drag and drop features. You literally click a picture, you drag it to where you want it to go, and it live updates so you can see how it looks on your website. And there's no plugins or anything you have to install or worry about. So you never have to worry about just things crashing on your website. And if you do have any issues, they have 24-hour customer support. So someone's always there to help you, which is why I just love Squarespace. You can start a free trial by going to squarespace.com. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Jessica. Use my offer code Jessica for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. All the information will be in the description. Now let's see who had to hold all the ice cream for no reason.
Diana.
Oh, Diane.
Such a beautiful girl.
It's the response. You didn't cry.
For voluptuous, sexy girls, you should be standing out so strongly. But the judges just feel like you're kind of fading into the background. And Cassandra, beautiful personality. And I hear that you're the girl that gives all of these girls strength here. That gives them peace and spirituality.
So she gotta go then.
In a model, but as well-rounded as you are, we're not seeing that on a photo. So who goes home?
They're gonna send the girl who gives them strength.
Who takes nice photos, but the judges have a hard time remembering and don't feel spark? Or the girl
Is it a relationship? What do you mean?
Beautiful on the inside and out, but we haven't seen it on a picture yet.
She was holding the ice cream in her hand.
Pretty picture, but it's not just about that, is it?
I love ice cream, but not like this. So they gave her frostbite and they sent her home. Okay. All right.